Google have always prioritised software over hardware. This is something I've appreciated for years when using the Pixel lineup, but I've always thought, what if they focused on hardware in the same way? This is something I've started to see from the company over the last couple of years, and I think the brand new Pixel Fold is the culmination of these efforts. Let's unbox it. As always with Google's products, the box has a clean and minimalist design. Some people may expect more than this when they spend almost £2,000 on a phone, but for me, it's what's inside the box that's priority. After picking up the Pixel Fold for the first time, I was absolutely blown away with how premium this device feels. It looks absolutely stunning in person, and the marketing material definitely does not do it justice. Google have included a few things with the Fold. Underneath the phone, we have accessories including the USB-C charging cable, an adapter, and the usual paperwork. Now, some people may be expecting a lot more than this when spending this kind of money on a device, but yeah, that's all you get with this Fold. The exterior is made up of premium glass and a metal construction, giving it this premium and luxurious feel in the hand. The hinge mechanism appears to be very sturdy and it folds and unfolds smoothly. It's actually quite similar to other foldable smartphones on the market, like the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold, but Google have managed to put their own unique touch on it. I honestly was not expecting to like the design of the phone as much as I do. It really is just a cool looking device and extremely impressive considering it is just a first generation product. Now, unfolding this Pixel allows us to take a look at this massive 7.6 inch flexible OLED display. At first sight, the colours are vibrant and the brightness is impressive. The bezels were quite controversial when it was announced last month, but in person they don't look bad at all. They kind of blend into the background the same way that a notch does on an iPhone. It gives you this immersive viewing experience that just wouldn't be possible on a standard smartphone. The crease in the middle was something I was interested in looking at in person, and again, that isn't as noticeable when the screen is turned on, and therefore doesn't really affect the viewing experience at all. So after using the Google Pixel Fold for the first time, I am super impressed with how well put together everything is. The setup process is seamless, just like any other Pixel device, and it's running the latest version of Android optimized for this foldable form factor. The software adapts beautifully to the folding display, providing a multitasking experience that feels intuitive. You can run multiple apps side by side, and you can do this with the larger screen real estate, which seems to be absolutely perfect for productivity. For me, the Pixel has the best cover display on any foldable. It has been designed in a way that means you can use this phone whilst it's closed and completely forget about the fact that it's a folding phone. The aspect ratio seems to be perfect, and when closed, this phone is as thick as an iPhone 14 Pro with a case on it. I am so impressed with what Google have managed to do here and the technology they have managed to pack into this tiny device. I see myself using this phone closed for the majority of my time with it, and then opening it up to watch content as opposed to moving over to a tablet like I normally would. Let's quickly talk about the camera setup. This was something that I was really excited to see. I haven't been happy at all with the camera performance from any other foldable, so I was hoping that the Pixel Fold would be the first foldable I could use confidently and take photos on it without missing my usual smartphone. On the back, we have a triple lens camera system consisting of a 12 megapixel primary sensor, 12 megapixel ultra wide sensor, and a 48 megapixel telephoto lens. These cameras have proven to be fantastic in previous Pixel devices, and I expected no less from the Pixel Fold. The camera app offers various modes and features including night sight, portrait mode, and super res zoom, so I'll definitely be putting these cameras to the test in my upcoming detailed review. So if you're interested in hearing more on this Fold, then hit the subscribe button and stay tuned. From what I can see so far, this camera looks like it's going to take decent photos, which I am happy about. Now, as for the performance, the Pixel Fold is powered by the Google Tensor G2 chip. It's hard to comment on performance after my limited use, but it does feel extremely similar to the Pixel 7 Pro, so I am hoping there are no issues in that regard. Battery life is something else that I'm curious to find out more about. I'm hearing that it doesn't have the best battery life in the world, and whilst that's understandable for a first generation foldable that looks this good and is this thin, I'm hoping it's not going to be so bad to the point where this fold is unusable. It's kind of reminding me of the iPhone 13 mini in some aspects. That phone was loved by a lot of people online, but its poor battery life was a major downside for people choosing that device. However, they put up with it because they loved the form factor and everything else that it had to offer. I feel like that will be the case with this phone also. Early adopters, Pixel enthusiasts and foldable fans will probably deal with the battery life because of everything else they are getting from using this device. I'm sure Google will still work on this in future iterations of this device. Now, before we finish the video, if you are somebody who has actually purchased this phone or is planning on doing so, then you'll definitely want to protect it, and if that's the case, there's no one better than CASETiFY. I have personally used CASETiFY's products for years now, and I am so super excited to be working with them on the channel. Check out their latest cases specifically made for the Pixel Fold on their website. I'll drop a link to it in the description below. They have so many designs on there, so no matter who you are or what your style is, there'll be something for you. Thanks again to CASETiFY for working with the channel, and you'll be seeing a lot more of their products in my future videos. I'm a big fan. Anyway, that pretty much wraps up my unboxing and first impressions of the Google Pixel Fold. I have to say, I'm genuinely impressed with what Google have brought to the table with this device. The design is sleek, the display is stunning, and the software optimization for the foldable form factor is on point, and it will only get better the longer this device is on sale. I'll be using the Pixel Fold extensively over the next couple of weeks, and we'll be back with a detailed review where I'll cover every aspect of the device. So if you're interested in learning more, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and then you won't miss a thing. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Would you consider buying this Pixel Fold, or is it just way too overpriced? I would love to hear your opinion. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.